Roll program is in on time. Vehicle response is normal.
In 1977, the legendary Voyager 1 was launched. It was the first spacecraft that reached beyond our solar system. And who would have thought that after 45 years, it's still functional? After all those years in space, Voyager 1 has been wandering somewhere from the farthest distance. And now that the Voyager 1 is near retiring from its historic mission, it leaves us one final mystery. A glitch of some weird data. One that is too hard to decode and has left scientists troubled. Voyager all throughout the years. Man-made spacecraft kept on making things possible, and it's just genuinely admirable how people start building things from scratch. When you think about it, Voyager 1 is a great reminder for us that even in the earliest years, we already had the technologies that made feats possible. Scientists were able to send something into space and keep it running for 45 years. It was an incredible achievement back then, and it didn't change the fact that all throughout the year, Voyager was such a winner. The successful launch of Voyager 1 was held at NASA's Kennedy Space Center. And if you think humans are the only species capable of producing twins, here's a spacecraft for you. If you're familiar with Voyager 1, then you'll want to know about its twin Voyager 2. These two Voyagers are considered the oldest spacecraft ever sent to space. In contrast, Voyager 2 is only launched first on August 20th, 1977, whereas Voyager 1 was launched on September 5th, 1977, making it just 16 days shortly after Voyager 1 launched before Voyager 2. In fact, even if Voyager 2 was launched first, Voyager 1 was still the first one to reach the solar system. That's why its name is based on who reached its mission first. Speaking of the name Voyager, did you know that the original name of these two spacecraft was the Mariner Jupiter-Saturn 1977 project? This is because its mission is to conduct close-up studies of the giant planet in our solar system, to explore Jupiter and Saturn and its moons. Well, of course, this is a great mission, but what makes it more interesting is the reason behind it. One of the reasons why they conduct this mission is that scientists are driven by this once-in-a-lifetime alignment. This alignment is rare since it just occurs once every 176 years. So scientists believe that back in 1970s, it was a perfect time to launch the Voyager since the alignment favors the factor to redirect the Voyager to its desired location. This was made possible since the gravity of the planets in our solar system would support the Voyager to jumpstart further out to the next. Seems like the universe is in line with our favor to explore. Now back to the track of the Voyager 1. In just one day, it already surpasses our planet. It even has its first spacecraft photo of the Earth and Moon. 2 years pass and it encounters Jupiter on March 5, 1979. This encounter has led Voyager 1 to discover the features of Jupiter closely. The Voyager 1 flyby to Jupiter was the first one to provide close-up views and photographs. It aims to research the planet's atmosphere, clouds, and storms. From Jupiter to Saturn, Voyager 1 reached Saturn just a year after it reached Jupiter. It was on November 9, 1980 when it highlighted the discovery of Saturn's 3 moons. It explores the features of Saturn and all kinds of data it entails. After all the long trips of Voyager 1, it still continues to explore not only the giant planets. With an extended mission, it makes its way traveling in interstellar. What interstellar means is that the spacecraft is traveling through space that is between stars. This is different from interplanetary, which refers to travel within our solar system. And did you know that Voyager 1 is the first human-made object in interstellar space? Yes, it's true. On August 25, 2012, it was officially beyond our solar system. And if you think it went there easily, actually no. Similar to the quote here on Earth, you know a road can get bumpy sometimes, right? Well, that's exactly what Voyager 1 had to go through. Just consider also the random particles you might come across in space. This is what led Voyager 1 to what they call the termination shock. Voyager Interstellar Mission.
Voyager 1 has left the bubble around the Sun and entered interstellar space, the space between stars.
As soon as Voyager 1 crossed the termination shock, it marked the beginning of another chapter of exploration. In this chapter, NASA's new mission is what they call the Voyager Interstellar Mission. This mission is intended to last up until 2025, and as long as it's operating, it'll continue exploring. The main objective of the interstellar mission is that it could lead to a better understanding of the universe, with out-of-this-world potentially useful data about interstellar fields, particles, waves, and anything that is possibly beyond. It is important to know that this mission involves 3 phases. One is what I've mentioned earlier, the termination shock. The next one is heliosheath. And finally, the interstellar exploration. All these three phases are somehow linked to one another. This is important because the termination shock lets us know something about what's happening on the other side of it. We know that there is a region called the heliosheath, which is where solar winds hit interstellar winds. This causes turbulence in mixing up the two types of winds. When Voyager 1 crossed this point, we were able to see what kinds of particles are in interstellar space. And now that Voyager 1 is officially in interstellar space, it's also where turbulence starts getting serious as you're transitioning into this new part of the cosmos. What really mystifies us is that now that it gets farther, the more it gets weirder. Considering that Voyager 1 is near retirement, perhaps it also gives us a final message. The question is, what could this mysterious data be? Mysterious data from Voyager 1. After nearly years of silence, NASA announced on May 18, 2022 that they are receiving strange data from Voyager 1. They were troubled by a mysterious glitch in the system. The generated data also does not reflect what's actually happening on board. And if you're wondering how data is accustomed to transmit all the way from outer space to a planet, well, it's all thanks to what they call an Attitude Articulation and Control System, in short, AACS. The AACS is capable of this kind of work. Its main job is to control the orientation alignment of the antenna pointing to Earth. Regardless of the mystery data, Voyager's antenna still points towards our planet. Scientists believe that Voyager 1 is still functioning despite the fact that its battery is almost running out. The distance of the Voyager from Earth is currently at 23.3 billion kilometers. Sounds so far, right? But if that is put into time, it'll take 20 hours and 33 minutes for it to travel the data here on Earth. That means it'll take about 2 days for us to receive a message from Voyager 1. With this, the project manager of NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California, Suzanne Dodd, leaves a statement. She said that the spacecraft are both almost 45 years old, which is far beyond what the mission planners anticipated. We're also in interstellar space, a high radiation environment that no spacecraft have flown in before. So there are some big challenges for the engineering team. But I think if there is a way to solve this issue with the AACS, our team will find it. NASA has solved the mystery data. While NASA's engineers are working on identifying the cause of the problem, there have been some theories about what might be going on with Voyager 1. Scientists even search for old spacecraft documents since the ones who work in this field before have also retired. For them, it requires a lot of time for it to be able to access all sorts of documents before. But thanks to the greatest minds of NASA's team, this mystery was solved by the end of August 2022. NASA officials wrote that the AACS had started sending the telemetry data through onboard computer known to have stopped working years ago. With the Voyager 1 data glitch finally solved, NASA scientists are puzzling over a new mystery, and that is what caused it in the first place. Aside from another chapter of mystery, this doesn't hinder the fact that scientists are happy that their telemetry data is back. Susan Dodd discloses a statement and said, "We'll do a full memory readout of the AACS and look at everything it's been doing. That'll help us to try to diagnose the problem that caused the telemetry issue in the first place." Regardless of the mysterious data, scientists have the strong will to answer all of the mind-boggling questions. Until then, we need to wait for answers. And for now, let's know what you think about this mystery. Perhaps you had a theory. The possible answer could lead us to either think inside or outside the box. What caused the glitch in the first place? Is this just really technical trouble, or perhaps a signal from an alien who's in control?
This is better than science fiction. This is science reality.
So Voyager, I bid you farewell.
And thank you for being our ambassador. Job well done.